Hey guys, how's it going? It's Sims8504 here, and today I'm going to be showing you how to at least get a decent horse body shape, because you cannot make your horse's back shorter, which is a quite common issue people have with the Sims 3 pets, because their horse's back looks super long. So first of all, let me apologize for my voice. I am currently getting over a cold, and I will mumble probably 100% of the time. If not that, maybe a little more, I don't know. But, moving right along. So, I'm going to start fresh with a horse. I have no idea what horse breed this is. Oh, yeah. And also, I'm recording this with my iPad, so my hand is shaky at any time. I'm sorry, because if I recorded this just on the regular Sims 3 camera thing, I wouldn't be able to show you guys, like, the mouse and where I'm pointing at. But first of all, I'm going to choose the, create a horse, and it's just like a regular horse that has just the first body type, and it's not even its own breed, so you can make it your own breed and things like that. So, I usually like to go through, like, the body shape first, because I could then later figure out which color of the horse I want. And down here, this advanced mode is where you get all the settings for like the horse's body shape, instead of only having these four options. So I'm going to click it, and it will bring you all these options, like neck length, neck scale, upper neck length, and things like that. And it has like the legs, the body, and the head of the horse where you can change. So this is what the horse looks like right now, and I'm going to show you. I'm going to do like the neck length, like it could be short like this or super long like a giraffe. But I usually like to keep my horse's head a little bit short and, like, well, somewhere in between. And the neck scale is basically in the front of the horse, like how thick it is or how wide it is. It's how wide your horse's neck is and things like that. But I'm going to keep it low because I'm not trying to make a draft horse today, because it'll take a lot of work for me, supposedly. And I have the lower neck, which I like to keep it in the middle because I don't want to have a dished neck, and I don't want to have it too far out either. So then you also have the chest scale and burled chest scale. So the chest scale is this to your horse. Just like makes it go out and in and things like that. It looks kind of weird when it's flat because, you know, I guess that's like a skinny horse. And then like here's like the barrel, like right here, the chest part of the stomach. Or not the chest, excuse me. I don't know what you call that part, like, yeah, the barrel chest. And then you have stomach scale here and rump scale. Back height, rump height. So the stomach scale is just like from the stomach of the horse, which looks like this. Kind of like it, you know, super long or, you know, thin. Something like that. So you can achieve, like, a thoroughbred is, like, the race horses are, like, really super skinny because they are always kept 100 pounds under their normal weight. So if you want to have, like, a race horse, thoroughbred horse that's, like, super skinny, you can have, like, the stomach scale, like, really, really low. The rump scale is this part of the horse, like, the top butt area. And it's actually showing the back of the horse here. I guess how wide it is. I really can't actually see it doing much. Oh yeah, like behind the legs or whatever, I think. That is what I'm looking at. because I cannot technically see my horse with the iPad in front of my face. But like the back height, you could have like a curved back, a very dished back, which looks absolutely weird. You could have it like so super high. So I'm just gonna like make it a little bit like this. I'm gonna change it. So then the rump height is just like the top, and which will look weird high, it'll look weird low. Yeah, so I guess I'm going to keep it somewhere in between. Because you always want your horse to look as real as possible. I think I need to change something. Because the horse is looking... I think it's basically the chest scale. Like this is like a typical, a little bit of a thoroughbred body. So I'm going to go to the legs, which is like a foreleg scale and hind leg and things like that, and bicep scale. It'll change all four legs. Some of the horse's legs, like you could choose like the front or the back. So the hind leg, I'm gonna do like the front leg first. Like you see, like it makes like the horse like muscular. And then with the hind legs, that's basically the same thing. Like if you want like a really strong horse or something. And then the bicep scale, it's like here in the front of the horse. Which it makes the horse look kind of pointy. Which I don't like that at all. Because I don't want a pointy horse. And then they have like the thigh scale, which is behind the horse. You want to have it thin or wide. So, and then you also have your horse's head, like the crease height, forehead height, chin shape. So, usually the crease of the head is like this, so like it's like super pointy, and then you have it low, which I like keeping it low. And then you have the forehead height. I like keeping it low, and then you have the chin scale, which is, it really doesn't go like that far down. But that's for the body of the horse, and then when you go back, you click that button, basic mode, and it brings you back to like the rest of the body features. I already did the body and the head, but you can change like the horse's eyes, and instead of having only the 4 options, you could go ahead and go to advanced mode, and you could change your horse's eye color with this. And you could just click on this little paintbrush here, and it will bring you to this color palette. And you could either have, like this, is like having both of the horse's eyes the same color or different color. I use like 2 different colors because it's so rare. But like in paint breeds, they have, well, paint and quarter horse are really the same kind of breeds, but people change it for some reason. But they usually have like a wall eye and a blue eye. Well, a blue eye is a wall eye, and then they have a brown eye. Or sometimes they have 2 blue eyes. So I guess I'm just going to do the same color today, because a lot of my horses have, well, a lot of my animal creations have 2 different color eyes, and usually I don't change my horse's eyes. So you can't really see it, because the blue that I just chose is at like the top, and it's like so faint that it's so hard to see. But it has that like blue right here, and it's that same color on both sides of the eyes. And that extra black spot right there is just, you know, there because, you know, it has like a shadow effect on that side of the eye for some reason. So the eyes, you can choose like how wide your horse's eyes are apart from each other. Like eye scale, eye distance, eye height. And you could choose like their cheekbones and their nose, well their muzzle and their ears. I'm going to start off with the ears first, but I usually don't change the horse's ears. Because they're fine how they are. Or if you want to make them shorter or longer, you can. Or if you want to make them wider, you can. Which I think horses with big ears are just totally cute. And my hand is getting tired. No! I'm going to try holding this for a second. Sorry about the shakiness. So, like, at the ear scale, like, the width, I'm going to keep it, like, somewhere in between because big ears on horses are just cute. Like, you could have, like, massive mule ears, or you could have, like, short ears. You could have super tiny ears and super long, pointy ears that look like donkey ears. Which is, yeah, you don't want donkey ears on a horse because your horse is not a donkey unless you're trying to achieve a donkey look. So I'm going to do the eyes next. So yeah, starting off with the horse's eyes next. I'm going to have the horse in the front, which I cannot see him on my computer screen, just on my camera. So it's like eye scales, like how big you want the horse's eyes or how little that you want the eyes. Usually I like to keep them in between, like how far apart your horse's eyes are, how close together they are, which is just the closest that they can get. Which is actually kind of funny because horses' eyes are like usually more on the side instead of like the front of their face. Like eye height, like how high or low you want them to be. High, low. I think actually the low looks better. Then you have like the eye depth, which I think is like, yeah, right here where this bone is. Do you want it like super far back, or if you want it far forward, which was like this already. So then you have like the horse's eye corner height. You could either have it low or high. Yeah, so it's on the side of the horse. That actually looks kind of weird, but yeah. And then the cheekbone fullness. I like to keep that somewhere in between as well. Then the jaw width. So I like to keep it somewhere in between because I don't want my horse to like have a massive jaw width. Then you have mid-jaw width, lower jaw width, and jaw height, and mid-jaw height. I'm not going to mess with that. And then you have like a nose rotate, and then like nose depth and muzzle depth, and bridge length and bridge width, and all these extra things like bridge height, nose, nostril width, and muzzle width. So like you get the horse with like big nostrils or small nostrils. I think like draft horses have draft horses have the bigger muzzle. It actually would have been nice to have like ponies on here because, you know, well, I guess like the height option has never been an option in this game, so that's why you only have a small dog and a large dog, which is, you know, why can't it be for like The Sims 2? But so I'm gonna just sit back a little bit and try to show you my horse's body. Kind of find my mouse. So I'm actually not liking this kind of, because like I guess the back is too low. And so I guess, you know, because they really don't give you that option of how round you want the horse's stomach to be. or it looks kind of pointy a little bit. So I guess I'm just going to have to leave it like this. I at least achieved something. Also, if you haven't already known that you can change your horse's hooves color, by, I think it's somewhere in like the coat area, like the brush is, and then you have all these different colors and like breed colors and mane and tail. I'm not going to, yeah, I think it's like, shouldn't it be here? I don't know, but I think I know where it is. You click advanced mode with this weird looking spread out animal carpet bug looking thing with the paintbrush going over it, and it'll bring you to, like this, like extra markings like back and like full body, head, legs, and belly. And then you have this on the side, like where your markings are. I didn't add these, this is already on the horse. I'm going to take these off, and I'm going to click this add layer, or edit layer. This, I think the bottom right here is actually where, I think it has to be something. Yeah, so this one right here is the hooves. And then the top one is the body, which I think I'm going to make a paint horse. Whoa, that's so red. I think I just do like a black paint horse, or yeah, black and white. And I'm gonna have like dark gray hooves, not so black that it matches the color of the horse's body. So you could add like markings. For me, I like to do super crazy markings, which you can see in my other horse videos that I make, especially the one I did of, I have no idea, Tyler, I think the horse's name was Tyler, but yeah, he had like cool body effects. I usually, most of the time, do not use these options. I use like this markings thing, and I choose from all of these, and I usually make different kinds of markings, especially in one of my The Sims 3 Pets videos when I was changing my horse that I adopted. I did her coat, and I did something like super cool that everybody liked, and I'm going to show you how to do that right now really quick. So here on this carpet bug horse thing looking, sorry for the shakiness, my hand is getting tired, it's like you have this here and you can move it down and you can move it to the side and everything, and this is what I do. I spread it out across the horse's body, and it shows you like here, like what it, like where it is, and like, yeah, things like that. So I usually have like this line, like a skunk line. So that skunks inspired me to do this, actually, for my other horse. I don't think I have that video anymore. I think I accidentally deleted it, but that's okay. And I know I said I was going to do a paint horse, but I just, my mind decided to do this. The light's on, so you can't really like see this very well, but like I love that line because my favorite shade is black, and if it was a color, sometimes black is a color, but the black is my favorite color, I guess. And I love black and white, but I think I'm just gonna like leave the stripe here, and I think I'm gonna do one more on. Is this a horse a boy or a girl? See, I cannot remember what I chose. And I know I didn't show that in the beginning of the video, but I did change the horse's name and things like that. And I just like having that weird color, not really color, but like the shapes of the horse or any other animal that I create. I usually like having it thin and having it to the side because it looks so beautiful like that. I wish I had a horse that looked like this. But yeah, that's just a demonstration of what you can do. And then, of course, with the mane, like you could choose like the length and things and color. Personally, I usually don't choose the long hair for the horses because I like to see like the face. But I think today I'm going to do it because I love long hair on horses. I think I'm just going to do that black. And also you could drag these. So you could like just click, hold, and drag. So it could be easier to copy the color. And for the tail, I love the short tails like this. Either like the super short tail or the medium tail. I just love the short tail because that's just me. And I always put a different color on the horse's tail that I do with the mane, depending on if I try to, you know, I don't know. I'm just weird like that. And then you could add feathering to the horse's hooves or legs, like here. For like if you make a draft horse. But yeah, I'm not going to add any of that. And I guess if you wanted to know, my horse's name was Luna Z. It's a female, obviously, because I forgot. So yeah, that's like my horse's body creation. It's kind of hard to see because of like the light on and things like that. But yeah, so I hope this helps you out. I'm probably going to make another video with my phone because, well, later on when my phone gets here, because my phone is halfway around the world. But yeah, so it'll be easier for me to show you guys everything. And this was a special video made for Life Soul. So I tried to help you out as much as I could, and I hope you have fun creating your own horses. And I will see you guys in the next video. I hope you have a nice day. Bye!